Guys, thought I'd come out and see if I can capture a fish today. And we're starting it out a little bit different. Instead of me yakking for about 2 or 3 minutes without nothing, I figured I'd wait till I hook up before I come in and start my intro. So guys, I just chunked out here on this bank here and hooked on with something pretty good size. It's probably a redfish. Oh, well, it's a beautiful day. We've been having some really bad weather, and so I hadn't been going. I could have probably went and scratched out a limit here and there, but I figured y'all need a little break from me for a minute, for a few days. But yeah, that's a nice looking red right there. Definitely a keeper. You can get him in the boat. But yeah, guys, I was going to talk a little bit today. I was thinking, well, what can I share with y'all might be a little bit of help to y'all. Well, I know there's a lot of guys out there that, tell you how they find their spots and stuff. Hey, this guy has an extra line, like he just broke off with somebody sometime or another, maybe. Let's look. But anyway, well, I tell you, Google Earth is your best friend when it comes to finding fish, because that's easy now. You don't need all that noise making. Y'all been watching me for a few months now, and to be honest with you, I didn't know any of these spots that I go to. I mean, out here I do, because this is out in the main body of water where I used to fish, because there still ain't a lot of water out back. All right, what do we got down there? Like somebody just had a hook, but looks like they didn't know how to tie a knot good. So, well, but he's still in good shape. It ain't hurt him. Let's just see what we got for fish here. All right, open that mouth up. I don't want to drop you in the water like I did that one. 23 and a half. Yeah. Oh, he not a bad looking fish. But anyway, yeah, just go to Google Earth and, well, I guess I've been fishing even from when I was with my dad, 12 years old and younger, really. But that didn't make 40 years, really. I would tell you that I can look at a map and I can tell you where I believe fish would be, just by kind of looking at your points and your pockets. And now, it's not always that way. I mean, this is a straight bank here. There's a little pocket here, and if I would be a betting man, around that point around there would be holding some redfish. But redfish do school and move along a bank like this. But overall, whenever I'm looking on the maps, of course, when I want to go up in them backwaters, I look for little cuts that go up there, and I try to just see what it looks like going up. If I try to look for little cuts, if there's a big cut going up, that would tell me that other boats can go up there pretty easy. And so I kind of look and I see, well, is there a cut that goes up? Even if it's a big cut and then it cuts off into little ditches, well, then I say, well, it'd be hard for a big boat to get up that little ditch. And then I'll go check it out. And so that's what I'm saying to you guys, that if you got a place you're going out, pull it up on Google Earth, zoom in real close, look for some points and pockets. That's always a good place to start. Any reefs that show up, that's a good place to start. I kind of pride myself in not going with the herd. I try to find fish where there's not another boat out here today. And there was one earlier, that same guy that he likes to pole up in these backwaters, and I seen him up one little cut, but he didn't stay long, so I tried it the other day. I did come out one day. I didn't even film it. There wasn't much to film because, you know, it just wasn't no good. I did catch a couple of trout, but it just was really slow and wasn't enough to make a video of. So anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble too much while we're not catching fish. I'll wait till we hook up and we'll talk a little more about the way I found all my spots that I go to. Yeah, maybe it'll be some help. And I know I'm not the only one who talks about this. I know Texas Redfish Hunter put out a really good video about how to find your spots. So if you hadn't seen that, go check his video out on it, because you know, he pretty much says the same thing. I think I hadn't seen it in a while, but it's been a month or two ago when he put it out. But anyway, it's basically you look for spots that look good to you, and then you go do some exploring. And then once you find one or two spots, you go back home, and what I do is I'll put a little pin every day where I catch a redfish. I'll put a pin in that spot, and man, I got some of my spots just covered with yellow now. But it kind of tells me that, well, this is, I'm seeing a few mud stirs here. It could be them big mullet, but it might be them redfish too. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go for now, and then we'll bring you back in a minute. All right, guys, what do we hook up to now? Okay. I told y'all just a second ago that I thought this little point right here would have a fish, and sure enough it did. He done picked him up some grass. He's a pretty good fish too. All right, let's start where we left off on the map, finding that fish on the map. Well, just like I say, I can't tell everybody, can't help everybody personally, because you might be watching this video in some other country or some other state than where I'm at. And but I can just say, look on Google Earth, study it out, and from there you just kind of got to do some exploring. Now I can do a little more exploring because I take my boat around, you know, on that little skiff. But still, there's some places that before I started doing that, I'd still look on them. I know going out of 6 Mile, in case you guys, I don't mind giving that place away. You can go out of 6 Mile and you can go up Plasto Creek. There's some really good spots over there that you can paddle to. You can start out and follow that bank around to Plasto Creek. Oh, he's 20 1/4. Not major, but like I said to y'all before, I like them little ones. And I hadn't had no fresh fish in a while. And anyway, I think I'm gonna do all right today. Hadn't been here real long, but there again, I don't know what they're gonna be doing today. Every day is different. You get out here and you don't know if it's gonna be you know, but they look like they're hungry. That's 2 of them in less than, I'll say, 25 minutes or 20 minutes. So anyway, there again, I caught them on that old chicken on a chain down South Lures, 1/8 ounce jig head. And anyway, as far as what I said about the maps, I don't know anything else to tell y'all. I could try to make a video sometime about, you know, pulling it up on my computer. Of course, I'm not real tech savvy when it comes to that stuff. It would be a little cheesy. I'd have to set up my tripod and film it on my big screen TV, but because I don't know if there's a fraps or something I hear people talk about. I guess I can research it and figure it out. But But I could point out places that I would, you know, look at points and pockets or whatever. That way y'all can kind of look in your area and say, hey, you know, yeah, I got a point like that, or I got some pockets. So y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all want me to put out a little video like that, just to kind of let you see visually what I'm talking about. But okay guys, I'm gonna go on and let y'all go for now, and I'll bring y'all back in a minute. Alright guys, what we got? Down, boy. Down, down, down. Quit dancing on the water. Go. There's some nice keeper trout, I think. You don't throw that thing at me. Quit being so mean. Get in the boat. There ain't nothing wrong with that, guys. Yeah. Yeah, let me just grab him. Let me just grab him. You guys got some teethers here. Alright. Yeah. Nice little keeper. We can throw a measuring off on it anyway, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, about 16 and a half. Well, let's just put it in the box. Right. Well, I was wondering if there's going to be some trout out here. This bank, you throw right against the bank, you get redfish. You get out here, and it's a little deeper. Not deeper, just off the bank a little bit. The other day, that's where I caught them 5 keeper trout right here in the same bank. But the other day when I came out and I worked this bank, I caught that little redfish you seen, the other 2 redfish. But the trout wasn't up here, they were out deeper. This little pocket has little spots of shell, like oyster shell reefs. And if you get on top of them, a lot of times them trout over here will hang in on them reefs like that. So, but it's kind of hit and miss where they're at, and there's patches that, if you look at it from Google Earth, it looks like it's an oyster reef, and what it really is a patch of grass. But I do know where some of them are. I don't know where all of them are, but the thing is sometimes they're on the reef, sometimes they're on the grass. But I find more times than not they're on the oyster reefs. Now right here, it's different when you get against the bank, because they're, you know, that's just structure. A bank is, and the bottom is just, you know, mud bottom here. But for some reason at times, I guess because the bait likes to congregate against the bank and come out a little bit, and you know, I'm seeing these mullet out here. I'll work my way back up a little closer to the bank because I want to get my 3rd redfish. I can always come back. I got to go up that way to get to the main craft. So I want to be close enough to the bank. Now if I get my 3rd redfish, I will back off and I'll stay offshore about right here and try to get my, you know, trout. But alright guys, let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, what do we got? Oh, hey now. Oh, he ain't too big, is he? He ain't too big. I thought it was a fair little trout maybe, but it ain't. It is a little ratoni. Alright, alright, hey, pretty bell baby, grow up. And I will see you when you're about I like to catch you when you're about 22 inches long. Alright guys, I don't know, some people don't put that in there, but you know, hey, it'll be a quickie. It'll be a little quickie. Alright, see you in a bit. I'm at trout country right here. Alright. You gonna hang on there this time? You hang on there. Hang on there, dude. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Alright. Guys, keeper trout was in the boat. There was two others. Just look at him. He just popped off. Two other keeper trout. I know they felt like it anyway. And they just grabbed it and turned it loose. 16 and a half. 16 and a half. Well, this is where I'd like to have a way to stop myself, but we're not drifting very fast. So anyway, all right, let's get the next one. All right, guys, what do we have here? Hey, there's a little cut right there where I'm pointing the rod, and I figured there might be something. Oh, nice trout. Oh my goodness. Don't you throw it. Don't you throw it. Don't you throw it. Oh, don't you throw it. Come over here, guy. Come over here, guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh man. That got my blood boiling right there, guys. Yeah. A little unexpected, because I was not expecting a trout up that close. I thought it would have been a little redfish coming out of there. No, he might jump in the water. I don't want him to jump in till I get a measurement at least. I guess I can hold him pretty good in the gills because I'm planning on taking him home. All right, guy. Come on. Do not fall out. Let's just see what we got here. 21 inches. Ooh, that is a nice fish. All right, let's just see. We can't get him. I don't want to let him go now because I done messed his gills up a little bit. All right, let's get us some thumbnail here. Burp, burp, burp. Burp, 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 burp. Yes. Oh, nice, 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 nice. All right, guys, that's pretty good. It's 3 trout, 2 redfish. Man, having a pretty good time today. I ain't gonna complain a bit. You know, it's been cold and dreary and windy, and well, y'all know, y'all in South Texas, but then actually it's been not that cold. It's just been windy and stuff. But we're supposed to get some cold weather again here in about, a few days. I guess today's date is, what, January 3rd? Anyway, guys, I might not have, I didn't remember, but I just want to wish y'all Happy New Year's, belated Happy New Year's. I hope y'all's whole year is prosperous and y'all catch a lot of fish, either on your own or with me. Alright guys, I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'm trying to work this bank and get that last redfish, and then I can head back towards the boat and try to get some more trout. So, alright, we'll see what happens. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, what do we got? What do we have here, guys? Feels pretty darn heavy. Ooh. He was right up against the bank here, so I'm thinking it's a redfish. Hopefully number 3. So we can get out there and finish off our trouts. Ooh, there's an old log laying there. I'm glad he didn't decide to run around that thing. It'd been all over with. Come here, guy. Shoot, he's pulling hard. All right, don't you go by that thing. See, no. Stay away from that log. Shoot, he don't look that big to be pulling that hard. Man, what is up with you, guy? I guess I have to catch that trout, but oh, nice. Well, he's a keeper, I believe. He's a puller, man. Uh-oh. What is up with fish these days I'm catching? This one had a string wrapped around him. Looked like back in the day when we used to gill net. Of course, I didn't gill net redfish, but we gill net catfish. And a catfish would get that a mash around him. And then if he broke out of the net, sometimes that mash would stay with him and it would just grow into him, like this guy. And nowadays, the only people using gill nets that I know about is the Parks and Wildlife. They get out here with them gill nets and do a little study, but anyway, I don't know what got him, but he's still healthy. He's still healthy. He got little bumps on him and stuff, but oh, he's 20 and a half, and I'm gonna take him anyway. You don't need to have a fish like that in the water anyway. You need to take them kind. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Wouldn't be afraid to eat him, but you know, he got them marks on him, and he could develop some kind of problems. And then maybe you spread it to something else. I don't know. I ain't no biologist. But regardless, he's in the boat. He's number 3. I think we got 3 trout. So I'm going to throw out in this deeper water and drift away and then go back up towards the boat. And we'll just see what we can do. All right, guys. That's that. Alright, guys. Ooh, get in the water, get in the water. Yeah, guys. Yeah. It's a nice trout right there, guys. Oh, you hang on there. You hang on there. Nope. You hang on there. Hey, guys. Just, come on, get in. Alright. Oh, guys, y'all ain't gonna believe this, but I paddled all the way back up to the boat. The wind was blowing off the bank, and when I was paddling up against that wind, it was no good. So I said, well, I'll get back in a skiff here, and I'll drift across out there where I caught him the other day. Well, then the wind changed, so I said, well, let me just drift right back down here, kind of where I caught that 21-inch is right there at that point. And this rascal, he's a good one. He may not be that big, but he's a nice one. Yeah. He is a super nice fish. Yes, he is. Alright, guy, turn loose of it. But, man, it's just turned off so beautiful today. So beautiful. Alright. We are talking about 18 and a half. That ain't a bad trout. Ain't a bad trout. Huh. Now ain't that something? You gonna jump back in the water? Better don't. You better not. Alright. I just feeling these other ones. I need to roll them around, get that ice on them, but it's a cool day. But I'm fixing to call it anyway. Guys, it's been a good day. I want to tell y'all real quick, someone asked me about my skiff here. It's a 10 foot Mountie. Don't even make them no more. But it was their 10 foot skiff. It was made for a 25 two-stroke and had a console here in the middle and a little deal. Well, with the 25, two people could take off and do pretty fair. But with this 25, this 15 here, 4-stroke, it's actually heavier than the old 2-stroke 25s. Oh, it does all right. It beats a paddle, but it ain't no speed machine. It, like I say, it gets me there. But if I run across a 25, I've got one that's not very old, but something's wrong with it. And I've tried overhauling carburetors and stuff, trying to get it to run right, but I just hate to take it over to the shop and let them kind of put it to me like $90 an hour or whatever they do. But well, all right, guys, it's been another blessed day, and I sure appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all giving me a thumbs up if you like it. And all right, we'll see you next time.